Wow.
Oh, we hit the transition.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Yo, hey, you didn't show me this. What the heck? This is sick.
I wanted your genuine reaction like the first time. I was
Yo, you
rewatching.
put jam on my toast? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, and the hair actually matches what her hair looks like. That's crazy.
I darkened our skin because we were very, very whitewashed.
Yeah, we were. We're
I'm like-
brown for people who don't know. We're brown.
Oh man.
That is wild, dude. I love this. This is sick. We're back.
We're finally back, and we look definitely more professional than last time.
Oh yeah. Considering last time we were just a bunch of college kids trying to do some stuff.
Yeah. And now we're adulting
20-somethings.
adults.
I know. Oh, it's so weird.
Oh god.
Will we ever grow out of this? That's the real question. I don't think so.
No. This is the new norm, and people gotta accept it.
I guess it is. It's really been like leaking into like all of culture. It's wild.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like, alright. Let's not get into this topic yet because I do want to talk about this part of this topic extensively because I have mad stories about this from my occupation. Yeah. Let's see. So we're back. We're doing the same thing. Well, with a twist, right? We're not just gonna do anime because Elvin, I need your genuine statement here, and this is on record.
What's up?
All right. How do you feel about recent?
What?
How do you feel about recent anime?
Personally, I mean, I haven't like caught up or watched anything recently, but I also think this is also like a transition point for animation in general, because like if you've seen recent anime, it is definitely like the art style and like the direction studios have been going. It's like it's been a little different these past couple of years.
I agree. It's very new agey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's definitely geared toward like new age.
And like I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool, actually.
For sure.
But at the same time, it's kind of wild that we've watched for so long that we've hit 2 transitional periods.
Yeah, we've seen the
classic.
Yep.
We didn't see the classic because we're not that old.
Oh yeah.
But we've seen some stuff. Am I allowed to curse here?
Oh yeah. This isn't. We're not family friendly.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Thank God.
Oh man.
Alright. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just haven't found, partially just because of like, what I've been doing recently, but I just haven't found time for anime.
Same, honestly. Like with I just like when I had a job, it for me, I was just like, wake up, go to work, go home, and then play games. Like throughout the day, I wouldn't have any time to watch anything unless I have it on like a tiny player while doing work at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I can only do that if the anime would have a dub. And because I'm like, I can't, because I used to cheese it in a way where it's like the bottom of my screen would have this sub. Like I'll push the window down while I have like Photoshop or Illustrator on like the top half, so I can still read the subs while also like hearing it and like seeing the visuals. But even So it's like I can still grasp it, but it's like I'm not really enjoying like the the content.
You're not getting the most out of it.
Yeah, I'm not getting the
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Immersed. Yeah.
Immersion.
But yeah,
Immersion.
I haven't caught up with anything as much as I want to like watch. I'm like now I'm like I have the time and I'm gonna actually catch up with a lot of things, hopefully.
Emphasis on hopefully.
Yeah.
Big emphasis on hopefully. Yeah. All right, so let's run down what actually happened this year. I have some stuff pulled up.
Same.
I just want to see what happened this. All right. See what we got here. Attack on Titan. They decided not to end it.
Yeah, I haven't watched Attack on Titan, so I can actually catch up since it hasn't ended, right? So this is only part 2. Right?
Yeah,
how many parts are?
Wait, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the next couple seasons. Like, did it end?
No,
I don't. Did it end here? Nope, it didn't end here. All right, cool. I think they're doing a movie, right? I feel like they're doing a movie.
I think they're doing a movie.
Oh, and by the way, whoever actually cares to look at our archive, check the archives. I called it. I was right.
What do you mean?
Eli was right. They're gonna extend it and end it on a movie. I called it.
Oh yeah. We also have our socials, and you can also listen to us on Spotify now if you have Spotify.
Yes, we're on Spotify.
Yeah, we're finally on Spotify. I finally found the time to
do the application.
I wanted to do that like years ago, but it was never so easy because then recently they came out with something. Spotify recently came out with something called Anchor. So it's like upload it on Anchor. That's their whole site for just podcasts, and then it'll auto upload to Spotify. And then there's also like capabilities of like pushing it onto Google and Apple as well. So not ready for that yet, but yeah. Going back to anime.
Yeah, just trying to push, doing the professional stuff,
Yeah.
trying to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So 2022, man, it's crazy.
Had a lot of bangers.
Did it? All right.
I would say.
I'm looking through this right now. What was a banger? Dress Up Darling was a banger.
Dress Up Darling. Thank
Dress
you
Up
for
Darling
looking. We got Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan.
Demon Slayer, yeah. Attack on Titan. Komi season 2, right? What's it in there?
Spy Family was a huge one this year.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. I saw so many TikToks of it.
The whole anime community, and I'm happy. It's such a well done anime overall, especially like
it's very feels goody, but at the same time like funny, it's funny. There's some serious ish emphasis on the ish moments.
Yeah. Which is like great because it's like it can break generations. Like you can show this to like someone who is like a little older, because it's like it's very because comparing it to, because Eric has recently shown his mom Spy Family, which is like two whole different generations, and she actually enjoys it really. Like he's been doing that, and it's like it's really nice to hear that, because it's like you wouldn't think someone in that generation would be so invested or interested in stuff, current day, especially with like anime, and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, I'm happy that that's the reaction, because it's like it is like feels good. It is like something just like
it's something to enjoy.
Family, they're doing their own thing, Yeah,
family doing. It's like cute family doing cute things, but one's an assassin, the other one's a spy, the other kid's a psychic. Is that a spoiler? I don't think that's a spoiler. No. That's the premise. That's the fucking premise. They spoil shit.
No, I don't think it's a spoiler because it's like,
I'm pretty sure it's in the description.
It's in the description, and if you don't see anything at all, I mean, the first episode kind of alludes to it in a sense, but first 3 episodes.
It's in the description. It's in the. I checked. I double. I don't get yelled at. Okay. So let's start. We moved past. We moved a little bit too fast because we skipped winter. What happened during winter? Yeah, we skipped. All right.
Demon Slayer.
So we had Demon Slayer.
Entertainment District arc. I have yet to watch it, but I hear it's really good.
I have also yet to watch it for the same reasons, and also I totally did not finish the first season.
Oh really? You didn't finish the first? It's not bad.
I totally did not finish the first season. I told you, bro. I haven't watched anything.
Okay, fair enough. But I feel with this series overall, like it's really like the animation's definitely unique in comparison to like your usual. But I feel Demon Slayer, I can watch that, and this is gonna be controversial, or we're gonna have people with differing opinions. I can probably enjoy that more than My Hero.
I agree. Only because it's pretty, it's ufotable. Or UFO table, as I like to call it.
UFO table. Let's go. Yeah, their animation's really good. It's enjoyable. The story's great. I'm just tired of the. I mean, anyone can say like, oh, Tanjiro is like overpowered, but I'm like tired of the this superhero. Like, yeah, it's like.
I mean, I feel like the part of the reason why My Hero also got really popular, it came out around the same time as the like the Marvel movies, and everybody's like high on superheroes for a while. And another controversial, and this is why we have terrible opinions in our promos, like superhero movies are kind of like mid.
Oh yeah, it's very like hit or miss.
They're kind of mid, bro. hate me for that opinion, but dude, it's mid.
I mean, it's this is Moe and Toast, and we have our own garbage opinions. I'm not saying yours is garbage. I'm just saying, just for anyone out there,
roast me. I dare you.
You knew what you were signing up for when you started listening.
Yeah. I was like, come on, man. It's like, but yeah. So that's part of the reason why My Hero blew up, is because like it piggybacked on like the popularity of hero movies, basically.
Like, especially with Avengers, like Infinity War and Endgame being like
around
in that
like
era.
That series happening, yeah. And then it just died down. And like I get people who still like it, still follow it. I don't even know what happened, honestly. I read the manga a while ago, and from where I ended off, I'm like, that's just what's happening. Like, I don't know. I feel like they lost vision, even though it's supposedly it's supposed to be like a completed loop already, because I think beginning like narration, right? Was how I was the greatest hero, whatever. And like past tense.
It's definitely Deku telling, or maybe, well, yeah, it probably is Deku telling the story, which is like cool on paper, but
like that just means that, like, what is it?
I'm really sounding like a person hating on it just to hate on it. I'm sorry if I come off like that. I watched My Hero, okay? I watched up to Overhaul, and that's where I stopped. I didn't watch anything past that. It was great. I'm just like not in that mood anymore where I want to watch it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't think anyone can blame you for not wanting to watch it anymore. Like it's mid, bro. It's mid.
It's mid.
I want to say it, but it's so true. It's mid.
Mid Hero Academia, baby.
Oh god. I want that. Can we get that on a t-shirt? You make t-shirts.
I do.
Let's
and
go.
Speaking of t-shirts, we're about to have merch. I don't think I showed Eli this.
You didn't. You kept me in the dark for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did. So I had the rejection merch, if you remember that. It was based off Rem. Now I've updated it, so it's based off our mascot, Hana-chan. So it's the same concept and scene, just more updated and refined. And I ordered a sample, so I'm gonna quality check it myself because it's a whole new shirt. Like I would have just put it up in the store if I was gonna use another one, but from the reviews I've been like seeing, this is like, because it's like a looser fit. I'm trying to get like that boxy, baggy like type of thing, so you know it can be like an indoor
I love
shirt.
swimming in my shirt. Yeah.
Like I love that aesthetic. Like I don't like the tight fit. Like I like, you know, as a big person myself, I don't like when it's like really defining my body.
Yeah.
I like losing myself in a shirt, and it's just like better that way for me. So I ordered that. It has our logo in the back of the the neck area, and it also says rejection on the right sleeve.
Oh, that's sick.
So hopefully that print will come out really good. If it doesn't, I'm gonna still rework it, because it's then it's probably like the font being like light
janky,
or not so bold. So I might have to change that if that's the problem. But it looks, I'm excited. It comes in this week, so.
Do you have pictures of the designs? Is it multiple design or just one?
It's just one.
It's just the rejection one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do have one based off Nisekoi, but that's not ready. That's not ready.
You know
yet.
I want that one.
I can show you the old concept. I'll send it to you right now and see.
I
get
a
a live reaction to that, but continue on with
are you sending me or just showing it preview?
No,
like
I'm gonna
live
send it
preview.
to you. I'm gonna send it to you. It's not ready for live preview.
Okay. Oh god, I'm excited. I want one of these shirts, bro. Alright, rep the brand.
True that. I gotta change it up a lot, but it's very minimal. I'm probably gonna take out a lot of the shine. There is the key in the back, so
yeah. I like it. See the eyes.
Eli approved. Let's go.
Eli approved.
It's like a who do you ship for, and what's actually a thing? Because I don't know. I haven't.
There are
read
three
it,
people
so.
with. There are 4 people with keys, Elvin.
I know, but one of them is the true key, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I like it. I'm definitely want to cop one of those. Oh man, dude. Being sick sucks.
I'll probably just send you a sample if that, and just like.
Alright, I'm down. Alright, what's the let's see. Let's get back on topic because again we tangent, but I already assumed we were going to tangent anyway.
Oh,
right?
for sure. I mean, it's not like it was a huge like directional change, which I'm like, you know, plug in here and there, like what we've been doing in the back, or what I've been doing, because Eli's been like really busy and I don't want to bother him. Except for today when we come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean special arrangements. I stayed after work to finish all my stuff yesterday.
Oh my god.
I don't have to do anything this weekend. Yeah. Hey. Let's see. Alright. So like part of the reason why I'm excited that you have this these t-shirts coming out is that there's going to be a con happening soon, I think.
Oh.
In Dallas. So I'm gonna rep our merch, bro. I'll rep our merch.
If it's good, I'll definitely I will get the sample order ready, and then just just give me your address and I'll just ship it.
All right, let's go.
I've just been prepping. The store is gonna be on my my website.
All right, I mean that's fine.
So it's at least it's we can skip Etsy. It's stuff like that. I mean,
that's good.
But yeah, maybe either or. I mean, it works.
And speaking of cons and cosplaying and all that crap, dress up, darling. Hit the segue. Let's go.
Yo. Yeah.
How you feel?
Dress up, darling.
Yeah. I watched this one.
I watched this one. Okay. Admittedly, I have not. I mean, I don't care for the spoilers. I've seen a lot of the clips.
It's impossible not to find them.
A lot of how dense the main character is. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, it's like intricate Infinite Stratos level of dense,
God
bro.
Damn, it is terrible. I can't. I was like, oh, this is not. I'm going to end up getting triggered.
Oh yeah, no, you will. I was upset. I was mad upset.
Because I'm like, oh, that one scene. I'm not gonna say it, but not really describe it in depth. It's I'll just say sleeping. You know.
Yep.
Yep. No.
I already know. As soon as you said it, I already know exactly what scene you're talking about. Yep.
Why?
Yeah. It do be like that. I don't know. I mean, I think it was great. I enjoyed it. It also kind of shows the transition of how animes being a lot more liberal in what they can show, which is ridiculous, by the way.
I was so surprised. Yeah, that's the whole going into that with a lot of anime recently from this year or last 2022.
A lot this year and a few last year as well.
It has been crazy the amount that these animes have been showing in
fan service.
The fan service is getting a whole new peak in this
of culture,
and it's oh my god, what is going on? I am currently watching More Than a Married Couple but Not Lovers.
Oh, I heard that was hella like
it's so
fan service.
It's okay. It's got fan service, but it's so fucking holy shit. It's ultimate cuckening to the point where it's like it hurts to watch.
Oh no, poor guy.
No, it's not the guy.
The girl? Wait, that's awesome. Wait, that's fucking awesome. Wait, never mind. I'm watching this now.
It's like, oh my god. Because the premise of it is, without going into like spoilers, is the school, they pair you up into couples, and it's also graded. It's like a class. So if you're under a threshold, like if you're under like 5 points, it's like a C. If you're over, 10 points, and it's like, graded, and like 20 points, you get to actually choose to leave the partner you're with and go with someone you like, or, and then you can probably like get the gist of like where that's going. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a great anime. It's just like, what the hell is, of course, think of who's the most tsundere character you can think of, and I'd say probably triple that. In a way where it's I don't know if would the main character be considered tsundere, because they're
my favorite tsundere. Oh no. See, that's like my favorite archetype. I love tsundere. They're just so funny. I don't know.
Because it's like, oh my god.
Is it Rin level?
Maybe.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
It's definitely a fun watch. I enjoy it a lot. Because it's like, I'm also just into like rom-coms in general. So if it's a rom-com, I'm watching. It's just a guilty pleasure of mine. At this point, it's just the usual.
That's fair.
But another one that came out in fall of 2022 also that's really good that I've heard is Bochi the Rock.
Let's see that. Which one is that one?
Bochi the Rock.
Dude,
is from the description I got from a friend, it's like think of K-On!, but main character is like really, really antisocial, very introverted, and she wants to start up a band. So just think of that, and like,
oh shit,
just like
K-On!, I'm down.
That's why I'm down too. I mean, I'm in for it for the introverted main character, because that I can just self-insert myself, because this is probably my life. Oh man,
that's right. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. What did I watch? I watched. That's it. We talked about Attack on Titan for a little bit, which is a thing. I mean, I already know how it ended. I finished like the manga like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know how much longer that was. I'm like, that's fine, right? Like the one thing that I forgot that I really should watch, because I watched the first season of it, is the Genius Prince.
Genius Prince?
Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt.
Oh.
Because that one was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. It's a lot of just, what is it? Like just fantasy, like politics. But it's like really bad fantasy politics, which is even better, because it's just like so surface level. I'm like, this is funny. This is the good novelty, and I can turn it on in the background and not even care. I can enjoy it, and not really care. Yeah, I think that's about it though. I don't think I watched anything else in 20 in like fall, right? Or winter, I guess, right? Winter 2022.
Is it winter 2022?
Yeah, we did winter 2022 for now with Dress Up Darling and all that stuff.
Oh,
Like fall 2022 is like what happened recently, which is like again the weirdness of.
I hate that. It's so confusing.
Yeah,
but
it's so
I get
confusing. We start with winter, end with fall.
Yeah, it's it's so weird. But one that I've watched from the spring 2022 season was a couple of cuckoos, or how I like to say, a couple of cuckoos.
Couple of cuckoos.
Another rom-com. Oh my god, very painful to watch. Again, why do I submit myself to watching these? Because they're funny, and yeah, I'm projecting at this point. I'm just lonely. Somebody please send me. I'm kidding.
Sending supply drop.
Oh, but also I watched Shield Hero as well.
Shield Hero, yes. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Billy Kametz. One of my favorite voice actors ever.
He was so good.
Ferdinand von Ayer.
Who else did he voice? Because there's definitely a lot of works.
He has like a massive like.
Ferdinand. Oh, I just realized you said Ferdinand.
Yeah, of course. What do you think? Ferdinand von Ayer. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Dude, when I found out, I was like, no.
I was like, holy crap, what?
He was like young too, right?
Yeah,
he was very young.
He was in his late 20s, I think.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah. 1987. That would still be 20, right? Or 30s at that point. Breaking 30s?
Yeah.
Do math is hard. Yeah, he broke 30.
Yeah. He definitely broke 30s, but still, it's like, that's so young.
So it really... It
hurt.
That hurt.
It hurt. It was like it was just like iconic, and from all the content from Three Houses, because it's one of my favorite games ever. And then like now I can't play it because I'm just now a teacher, and I'm like, I can't do this.
You don't have the time.
Well, no, it's more like I don't want to also be a teacher.
Oh, right, you're right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I
just don't want to be a teacher in video games too. Like I'm a teacher normally. I don't want to be a teacher in video games.
I completely forgot the whole. You are a teacher in Three Houses. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore, man. I can't play
double
it anymore.
Your job.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If only it was that easy to raise. Just click a couple buttons, and and then they finally get the topics. Yeah, maybe if only it was that easy.
Oh my god.
Oh man. What else did he voice? He voiced I think this was one of the only things I watched dubbed. Sirius the Jaeger. That was like a while ago though. I think he was Mikhail from Sirius the Jaeger. I found that on Netflix. I was just like randomly looking stuff on Netflix. I'm like, yeah, there we go.
Netflix
That's it.
Has some gems.
Like, keep in mind that for anybody who's curious of why we're talking about this so late, we're like pretty far behind. Well, our last like legitimate podcast was a year and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah, like 2020, when COVID was at its peak. When it was very troublesome.
Yeah, I mean it's still troublesome depending on where you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure, it's like it's just a reminder to just if you ever feel sick or if you're in a enclosed space, just wear a mask. Like,
yeah, be safe, bro. Be safe.
Safe than sorry. Like after working in the city for like over a year. Public transportation, holy shit.
Did you end up getting COVID during that time?
Yes, but it wasn't due to public transportation. It was it was something else, but it's just like the people, when you realize, like, in comparison to like Western culture and like in Japan, it's like how they
Eastern
how
culture
they
in
like,
general.
yeah, how they mask in general as well. It's like in Japan, like, just out of courtesy, if you're like, you know,
Yeah, if you're not feeling well. But I'm glad that it's bad, but it's also good that sort of like mentality semi-transferred into Western culture now, just because of the COVID shock. Because that was like that's a good, like, I guess, outcome, if a good outcome can be. If that's like a very thin silver lining, is that we finally got people wearing masks when they need to.
Oh yeah. I mean, you still have the people that don't, but it's like, it's very helpful. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you really can't breathe in your mask, but you know, if you have that capability of just wearing a mask and just, like, you know, it's not that hard to just cover your face.
Yeah,
just a PSA.
Just wear one, bro. So just wear one, bro. It don't matter.
This is gonna be very dated.
My kids ask for me all the time. It's like, hey, do you still have masks? I'm like, yeah. I go to my desk and I'm like, here you go, your mask.
It's like, yeah, just overall safe than sorry. It saves people, quite literally.
Yes, correct.
Like, yeah. I don't want to delve into it.
Yeah,
but
we're not gonna get into this downer.
Just
topic,
a PSA.
But yeah,
you know.
Yeah, for real. It's very this is gonna be very dated.
For sure, but it's
like,
gonna be
very
know,
dated, but it's their re-debut,
like
so why not, right?
It's like a reminder as well. It's like what we've been up to in this current year, and like what happened, that, like, you know, it's all a blur. Like 2020 to 2022, like, I can't tell you what happened. I mean, I could. It's just like a whole, like, chunk that it's like, just you can't separate the year anymore.
Yeah, we just went through this as like on autopilot. It's like maybe 2023 can actually be like a legitimate new year.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I mean, I'm here to jinx it, bro.
No,
I don't care.
My 2023
my life is not
started
changing anytime soon. I'm still, you know, well, I guess my life did change. Technically, I moved from New York.
For sure.
Yep. Your boy is now on the central time zone.
It's so weird because I'm like, holy crap, I completely forgot you're an hour behind now.
Yep.
Because I'm so used to you being in New York, and it was like, oh man, yeah, I forgot.
It's odd, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind living in this time zone. Time zone's okay.
It's like a less. It's a. Offensive. It's like a less offensive time zone because you're just an hour behind, and like.
Yeah, imagine if I decided to move to like West Coast.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. that would be awesome.
Oh my god. Just speaking of moving in general, I just want to have that experience, but also, you know,
dude, it's
the
it's
economy,
tough.
it's
tough.
hard.
It's tough.
Like, in
I
general,
was lucky to find people to house me for like 2 days while I got my living situation like ready.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah,
not a friendly experience for this generation at all. Nope. And yeah.
And again, just to let people know, yes, we're old, so that's why we talk about these kinds of things. It actually affects us.
Yeah. Speaking of old, though, one series that is transcended throughout the years is Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yes, Are you playing the new game?
I finished it. I mean,
What?
it took me a while. Like, I refused to finish it. I'm like, and then one day I was just like, I'm just gonna like do like, because I already had finished all of the stories, but I never did like, yeah. And then one day
I'm
I just
only on the
decided,
third gym, bro.
oh, you're in for a ride. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed this as much as people like rag on it, like, oh, the optimization is, I mean, it's the Switch, and then, why does Breath of the Wild like it? Yeah, I get it.
I hate that
kind of,
by the way.
That
comparison is awful.
It's like, you just stop comparing it. Enjoy the story. Enjoy the game. Granted, the game would have been amazing with voice acting in general.
Yeah.
Because the cutscenes are very well done. But
dude, there's this one gym leader I was like thinking the entire time. It's just like, this would be perfect if it was voiced by a certain VTuber.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I loved her. Like, I can already
I hated
hear
her
it.
so much.
Oh,
she was
really?
So cringe.
Oh, dude.
So
I mean,
cringe.
granted, it was totally to poke fun at like the VTuber community, and I'm totally all for it. But I love how they added that. It's so freaking amazing. I loved her design as well. I've just seen art and just, oh. But
it was, yeah, that was a good one. I'm a fan, but at the same time, god damn it, bro. It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
But dude, okay.
That's relevant now, though, I guess.
Have you been doing the other stories or just the gyms?
I have done 2 of the
Team Star?
No, I've only done 1 of the Team Star one. I did the Fire one.
So Clive.
Kind of, not really.
But like, in comparison,
oh
in
comparison to like older games, yeah, this is like more of a in-depth plot. And like, even though like the Legends or the Titans or whatever, that story was awesome so far from what I've done of it.
Oh, it's so as like, that's why I'm like, never listen to the whole, like the general populace who just hate on things in general or like nitpick. It's like, you can definitely enjoy a game no matter what. I mean, blame the studio, blame the whatever for sometimes it not being optimized, but like,
dude, it's a video game. Enjoy it for what it is, right?
Yeah, it's like you get to experience it. You're not like watching it like a movie.
Yeah,
it's a whole experience.
It is. Oh yeah, but before we continue the Pokemon like game tangent, though, the craziest thing happened. This was recent too, right? I think it was this year that this happened.
Yeah.
Our childhood is over. We're no longer kids.
It literally gives me goosebumps when I like read the news and like found out that there's like, that Ash has finally done it. It's finally over. His journey is like
done.
Holy shit. I like watched the clip from the last episode, and it actually, like, I was tearing up, because it's like, I love when games and like anime were to do that, where they always have a callback to like the journey overall, and like bringing back characters, and like in this case characters and Pokemon. And I'm like, holy shit, I grew up watching all of these and like seeing all the cast in general, like Misty, May, Dawn, fucking like all that, Serena. Like it's
crazy.
Like,
dude, we're old.
We're fucking old, man.
We're old. We actually somehow found a way.
Oh my god.
Complete he's no longer immortal.
He's
He's
done.
no longer perpetually 10 years old.
I don't know if you like these new characters are supposedly his kids, but
No
probably
way.
not. I don't think so, but it's like an ode, like, because if you have seen the new character's design, it could be like a coincidence, as like a lot of my friends have said. It could be a coincidence that the newer main character, if you notice her pin on her hair, if you like, it's the symbol of
from his hat, from
his
the very
hat.
first. Yo, that's
so
sick.
and it's also, I think, canonical now that Serena is Ash's wife.
I mean, oh wait, and that's probably why the kid has like likeness of Serena. Wait.
So I think
these two are probably, I think both of them were his kids, right?
Probably, maybe one, maybe both. It could be a cool like duo, yeah. Instead of it just be, instead of just like, you know, how Ash traveled and then gained another 2 or 3 people in his like travels. But yeah, that would be sick.
Because like, if you really think about it, like these kids look very similar to design wise too, to Ash and Serena. What the, oh my god.
But I don't know.
My mind is blown. This would be cool.
I don't know.
It's a great
it would
theory.
be a cool concept. It would be great. But how would they get in my part too, like how would they get away with Ash growing up? Like, are the Pokemon gonna,
that would be interesting, right?
Be different. Because, you know, you have evolutions, stuff like that. How would you get away with a whole new like you have to time skip at some point? And it's like, oh man, when you think about it, that's gonna be something.
Yeah, that would be crazy. The heck? Dude, my head is on fire. Dude, you just opened up a massive can of worms. No way, dude. This would be so sick. Imagine. That would be a great way of just continuing canon too. And
for sure.
And like that way we also don't have to completely move away from Ash immediately.
Yeah, it's not like we're like ripping. It's like a generational thing. What would be cool is like, that would be sick, because then you can implement, you know, how they always like end up coming back after their journey if they've lost the Pokemon League, and then go back to the house, and then you see Ash just waiting there. You know, the dad finally having a dad in a Pokemon.
I know, right?
Granted, May had a dad, gym leader.
He was gym leader. Great gym leader.
Yeah, great gym.
Actually, no, he wasn't great. He was like a deadbeat IMO. No cap.
Did he have the slacking? I forgot.
Dude,
was that
dude
the
cares
one?
More. Yes, yes. Dude, the guy cares more about this like one kid that lives in the same town as him. He doesn't even live at home. That's the thing, right? The man doesn't live at home. He lives in a separate town. He's 2 towns away.
Yeah.
He's 2 towns away, right, from his freaking family. What the heck, bro? That guy's. Oh yeah, Wally is secretly Norman's kid. There we go. We're going. That's canon.
Wally?
Yeah, the kid that he asks you to like help catch your rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, it's secretly Norman's kid.
No way. He cheated. He had an affair.
It was an affair. That's why he favors that kid more than he favors you.
Oh no.
Yep,
I completely forgot about Wally. Honestly, it could be related to someone else. He's in Sun and Moon? I didn't even know that.
I didn't know he was in Sun and Moon.
What the hell? Probably like a... I don't even know. know.
What is this? Okay, dude. Now I'm like on the.
You're in a completely.
I'm in a rabbit hole right now.
Yeah,
I'm in a rabbit hole. You have no idea.
God
dude.
damn it.
Oh, you distracted me for the rest of this podcast.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm distracted.
Right. Continuing with Pokemon though, we also had Arceus.
I enjoyed it
as well.
I burnt out a little bit.
I loved it. I loved how this is the year of Pokemon open worlds. That one, I feel if they had the mechanic of, you know, actually like throwing the balls in Scarlet Violet, that would be awesome. I'm fine with. That would
be awesome, yeah.
I'm fine with how it is now, but that would have been awesome because I'm like, I mean, auto battles, but I rather if I were to change something, I'd probably take the catching Pokemon over auto battling. Like I use auto battle, but I'm like, you know,
yeah,
just let me like throw my balls.
Just like yeet, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many different creative ways in Legends Arceus to just throw like Pokeballs, so that shit was awesome. But with I missed it. I definitely missed it in Scarlet.
I'm like,
which one do you have, by the way?
I have a Scarlet.
I have Violet.
Oh, sick.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Unintentional synchronization.
It's like a lot of people got Violet, so I'm assuming. So I just got Scarlet. I mean, I have no qualms. Like I love Violet's outfit and Miraidon, but
wait, you get a different outfit with Scarlet and Violet?
I mean, the colors and with Scarlet you have like pinstripes. Violet you have solids for the uniforms.
Oh, dude, my uniform sucks right now.
What do you mean?
I don't like my uniform. I'm using the winter uniform because it's the best aesthetics wise.
I like the one with the I like summer, and then I like the one with the what is that? Freaking, it's not a garter. Suspenders.
Oh, the suspenders?
Dude, I love suspenders. I'm a sucker for suspenders.
Yeah, the suspenders are cool. I'll give you that. Yeah, no, I need a better outfit. Can I get more outfits? I need better outfits.
Yeah, I just really hope they actually give more outfits, because it's like there is a tab for that. They could have just been lazy and just taken that from Sword and Shield and just copy and pasted that UI, but having that is just like, why do you give us an outfit and a uniform? At least what they should have done is that if you finish, like maybe if you finish all your classes and you finish the story, you can get like new outfits, because you're technically done with school, you know, you don't really need to attend again. I haven't checked. That would have been cool. I don't know if it's legit or not, because I admit I did not attend any of those classes. Even though you probably need to.
I absolutely
do something.
I haven't attended a few of them yet.
Because some of them give you stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, if this had voice acting, maybe it'd be more bearable.
Yeah, but again, it's school and the teacher. I don't want to deal with that shit again.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man.
You know me.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's like, I don't. But yeah, no, I need more customizations for sure.
Yeah. But with that, DLC speculations are like gearing towards Kalos again. Because it makes sense.
We're due for a remake anyway.
For sure, which would be
and they
awesome.
They need to. Dude, Kalos had so much potential.
Kalos
and it was just garbage.
A lot of potential, but if you theories, you know, this isn't legit, but my friend mentioned that when you fuck, I can't.
No, don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. I haven't looked at anything.
Have you seen a lot of Flabébés or Floettes.
Yes, I've seen Flabébés.
That's the speculation of why it's Kalos. Because did you finish? Did you finish?
No, God no.
You didn't finish. You didn't finish Kalos?
I did. Or yeah, I finished it.
I was about to say AZ. AZ, the guy at the end.
Yeah.
His Flabébé. It's like speculation. I mean, yeah, geographically they're next to each other, so it would make the most sense.
I was thinking that too. I was like looking at France and Portugal on the map right now. I'm like, you're right there. I'm sure.
That would be so awesome, though. Holy
Is it Portugal? I think it's Portugal.
Portugal's
right?
to the left.
No. I think it's Portugal and
Portugal, Spain. Yeah, Portugal, Spain, France. Left
no.
To
is
right.
It Portugal?
No, Paldea is Spain.
Oh, it's Spain.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was Portugal.
It's probably because of the P.
Yeah.
And just made that connection. I wouldn't put past you. But yeah, that would be so sick. Because I want, like, you know, gold and silver.
Good.
Having Johto and Kanto. Like, come on. Mm-hmm. If you can do that with the older games, bring back another region. Especially this one. This is literally next to each other. So they definitely add a totally different region, then we can freaking go over to Kalos and beat that gym area, because that, yeah, you're right, it definitely had a lot of potential.
It had so much potential. It was also just, I mean, Kalos had one of my favorite Pokemon, Slurpuff.
Really?
I love Slurpuff, dude. My friend and I climbed to like top like 400, 500 in what's it called? Pokemon Showdown, playing Slurpuff Belly Drum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It's like, I forgot the setup for it, but it was so good. I love that mod. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, also just the introduction of the fairy type was.
Oh, it was definitely like game changing.
I love one of the new fairy types in this. The one with the hammer.
Tinkaton.
I haven't seen the final evolution yet, but I saw it when I was like randomly going through. I was like, you're going to be my friend. Well, my friend tried to show me. Yeah, my friend tried to show it to me. He told me like where to find something. He said it like it's a perfect mod for you. It's something you definitely going to be
for sure.
And as soon as I saw it, I was like, you're mine now.
Do you mind if I say, you know how Pokemon games have their own, you know, description for the Pokemon and like their backstory, right?
Go for it.
You it's not for Violet though, it's for Scarlet. Do you know why you played Sword and Shield, right? How Corviknight is your main source of transport?
Yeah.
Do you know why Corviknight isn't main source of transport in this game?
Why?
So the final evolution of that Pokemon, you know, hammer.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be a bigger hammer in the future.
It knocks rocks into the sky with its hammer, aiming for flying Corviknight.
That's awesome.
So they really so it's, oh my god, when I saw that entry, I'm like, excuse me? So that, because I took a pause, I'm like, because I'm looking at the bottom right, I'm like, why is it these like squawkabillies flying as the flying taxi? Because it was Corviknight, and I'm like, oh my god, now it makes sense. It connects the dots.
That makes me so happy. You have no idea. This makes me like the mod even more.
Oh my god, that makes.
Explode public transportation.
Yeah, literally. Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm down. I like this already. I made a good choice then. Which starter did you start?
I started Fuecoco.
Fuecoco. Which one's that?
That is the fire.
I started with the grass type.
Okay, good.
It's like, grass kitty.
Yeah, honestly, Would you name it Weed Cat?
No, I named it Waffles.
Waffles.
Yes.
That's interesting. I like it.
I was trying really hard not to. Okay. I was trying really hard not to name it like Weed Cat.
Why? That shouldn't. Oh man.
If I had a female, I definitely would have named it Mary Jane though.
God damn it. No.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Oh, what else? Oh man.
I don't know, like other games, because now we've deviated from. By the way, yeah, we're deviating from our usual just anime stuff. We're going for other games too, bro.
For more recent news for games, the Persona series. This is my bread and butter. My bread and butter. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and to the point. So with Persona, Persona 5 literally came out 2 months ago, which is amazing on PC. After freaking so long, they finally ported it over to the PC, which is great. I'm hella excited to play it because I'm like, I don't want
the graphics good now.
I mean, it runs better.
Oh, that's good.
Because I don't prefer playing on console. I mean, like, it's there. The only console I really play on is the Switch, because everything else is like not exclusive anymore half the time. Switch is probably the most exclusive one. And then Persona 3 Portable is coming out as well, along with additional stuff for Persona 4, which is already out.
Persona 4? Which one's Persona 4? Was it you?
Yeah, it was you.
Okay. Yeah, that one I played. Okay. I love you.
You is great. Yeah, I literally finished the series on my own channel, which was my first time playing, because I'm like, I haven't played all the old games yet, so P3P is next. But I'm excited. I'm very excited they finally decided to port it. I mean, granted, I could have just played it on my own time, but I'm like, I just don't have I mean, I'm always on my computer, so, you know, why not just have that hope? And it happened. I was speculating over a year because Atlas has been like posting stuff throughout 2022 that's like alluding to a release, and I'm like, this better happen, I swear to God. And it did. But moving on to earlier in 2022, Elden Ring.
Loved it. Game of the year.
Game of the freaking year, dude. I
absolutely love that game.
I play March because Steam has a Steam recap, like how every site now has one. You can literally see the stats I put into that game and like what months I played like a game in, and March was literally peak. Because Elden Ring is so, it's so fun. If people didn't think it was Game of the Year and they wanted God of War, I don't blame you, but I'm just like, the Elden Ring deserved it a lot more.
I agree.
Because I hate marketing tactic like that, where it's like, oh, release a game at the end of the year so everything is like fresh in your mind, and then you can vote for that because of how good it is. But granted, Elden Ring should be Game of the Year in general because it shifted the community overall, because it brought me into it, which I wasn't like a huge fan of the Souls.
Oh, you weren't a
Souls
series player. Yeah.
I wanted to get into it, but I just keep on dying. I'm not good at dodging, and I was not good at dodging in Elden Ring as well. I just, you know, I got better as we went, but
as a Monster Hunter player, I was well in my like, what's it called?
Your zone.
I was in my element.
You weren't, or you were?
I was in my element. It was easy. Sure. Yeah. Well, it wasn't easy. It was obviously difficult. But like, I like the flexibility that you had in that game compared to other Souls games.
Yeah,
I feel like the build diversity was a lot better. Jumping was like the most broken thing they've ever.
Yeah, I was like, oh, if I ever play a Soulsborne game, I'm not gonna get used to it. I want to get into Bloodborne actually.
Bloodborne was really good. I love that game.
I wanted to get ported so bad. Patiently waiting. But yeah, Elden Ring honestly shifted the whole gaming community by bringing in new players. I'm just sounding like a freaking advertisement, but it's true. No, but
it's true though. It was a really good game. I really enjoyed it.
It was as much of a pain in the ass it was. I mean, it's the Souls game in the end.
Yeah, it's a freaking Souls game. Get over yourself.
Yeah. It's like just watching people play it, watching like, you know, people speedrun the game too. All these ridiculous stuff because it's like, you know, it's a Souls game. There has to be like cheesy ways to do things.
Oh yeah, I speedrun that game. I did. It was fun.
Really? Oh my god, I could never.
Well, I did the speedrun in like the cheesy way. I abused a lot of bugs for it.
Oh, I mean for sure. Like that's what you have to do.
I think my best time was like 4 hours.
Whoa. God damn.
There's a lot of shit you can skip.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because I know you can just
you can
the last area.
Beat the game. You can beat the game without touching a single boss.
Really?
Yes.
So you just oh my god.
You can actually beat the game without touching a single boss. But I was just like, no,
you want the full experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like actual like boss fights. Well, some boss fights. Some of them I didn't do for sure because I didn't want to deal with that. I think I definitely skipped. I skipped like 2 of them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they changed a few of the things, and they finally made it so it's actually kind of different speedrun. So I haven't been speedrunning it because I don't want to deal with that. Like even just the genuine playthroughs were great.
Yeah. Right? Like just
Magic was overpowered for a while.
Oh, for sure. I was very much a katana user.
I
didn't do blood build, but
okay,
the blood build is very sick.
BS
that one is also
hell.
bull. I wanted to get into the twin blades. They were very interesting.
Oh yeah, twin blades were cool.
They were also
like
broken.
Really, they were broken only because of the jump attack. By the way, adding jumping to Elden Ring again. To the Souls game, game changer.
Game changer.
Actual game changer.
Even like the big builds, like with the big swords and the hammer. Oh my god.
Dude, jump attacks were so strong in this game. It was crazy. They were so strong. Like you can one-shot bosses with it. It's crazy.
I just see their health bar go to like 100 to like 50 in a hit, and then to 0 in another.
And then 0 in the next one.
What the heck? Favorite boss?
Favorite boss? Millennium.
Oh god damn it. Oh, she is very interesting. I enjoyed that. I enjoy her fight a lot.
She was fun.
Painful. Very painful.
Yeah.
Worst boss to fight, like a headache.
Headache of a boss? Like you just didn't feel like fighting?
Or like
Fire Giant.
What?
Fire Giant. Hate that fight.
Oh my god. Oh, like, you're right.
The health bar was way too long.
It was
it was so massive. It was so massive. I just didn't like it.
I hated that. I also hated that. God, it was such a headache.
Yep. Wait, favorite boss? What you got?
I'd also say Melania. There is like no other one like I could like freaking I forgot his name. Who's There's Marika and who the
Margit, Morgan.
No. Is it Radon? No, that Radon is
Radon. Radon was fun.
Radon was fun.
Radon was fun. I love his stuff. Radagon.
It was not. That would be a cop out answer, but I'd also say Millennia. But
Radon was a fun fight.
Radon was fucking fun. Oh man.
I just like watching him zip around on his little horse.
It's so stupid, yeah.
He learned gravity magic just so he can ride his pony.
Horse. I know. Dude, the story in that game, I just love lore. When there's lore, I'm a sucker as well.
Yeah. I like the open world aspect of it too. It's just like there's no actual direction you can go to. You can just do things.
You can just kill things. I mean, granted, some of the things might kill you faster, but
oh yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, I just love that aspect as well. It's like you can just go around with your horse and just like just vibe. I've just fallen so many times.
Oh yeah,
it's just
same.
like
I have a friend that's doing his first blind playthrough of Elden Ring right now.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Avoiding all the spoilers?
He was pretty good at avoiding a lot of the spoilers, but there was one boss that he was doing. No. It was since he was actually avoiding all the spoilers. You remember the chest, the transporter chest, the trap chest that sends you into Caelid?
Oh my god, I hated that.
He found it, stepped away, and I was just like, no, go in there.
Oh my god.
He was just like, why am I here?
It's just a mood. I'm like, what the heck am I doing here? The chest of Caelid, the chest of the mines in some place. Oh god,
that was my favorite thing ever. I love getting people trapped in that area, and then I tell them it's like down left, go. There you go. Now you're safe. Just keep running.
Yeah. Oh god, Caelid. Oh, I hate it.
I like Caelid.
When you know the story, it's pretty good. It's really like amazing. I hate that area overall. It's so decrepit. But it is
and the enemies there were freaking awful.
I hate them. I hate the lake. The rot, lake of rot.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep. I mean, the actual lake, the actual lake of rot though. The one where you had to with the basilisk.
The burning
just
one.
Yeah, that one was awesome. I was laughing. I was like, "There's no way, right? There's no way you expect me to do this."
Yeah, it's
and like you can't even get on torrent.
Yep. Oh god, when Eric, because I played with Eric for most of my my games, because I'm a noob when it comes to that, and he also like got into Elden Ring as well. He wasn't a Souls player, so like that's the testament to like the change in
like accessibility.
Yep. And it's like when I went down there, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yes.
And then okay, I was running because he couldn't help me because it's like story based. I was running right. I was a foot away from the grace, and then I died because of the rot. I didn't have any more pots.
Yeah, that sucks.
I was right there too. If I knew where it was, I would have ran there faster, but I didn't know until I saw it.
And then you do the death
minute.
run again.
Yep. Had to do it all over again. Oh god.
Yeah. My solution to that was Bloodhounds.
Oh.
Just dash through it. Why not?
I didn't have it, so I'm like, that was my own fault.
What's your least favorite boss? Is it actually Fire Giant? I feel like it has to be, right?
It really was. It was. It was just so tedious.
It's so bad.
It's just so tedious. But then again,
the hitboxes were so off.
Oh, for sure. Like hitting that shit, hitting his fucking feet, and then his second phase.
I didn't even
But
bother
there
with
was
the
also
fucking ants.
Malekith.
Oh,
God
that
damn.
that fight was fun.
That fight was fun. But god damn. Oh wait. Tracking?
Oh yeah,
That man
tracking was
is
bad.
that man is fast.
Yes, correct.
Um
But Monster Hunter trained me for that one.
Oh, but then there's that extra boss. Not main, but the weird space one.
Oh, Estelle?
Estelle.
That boss was
Oh,
cool.
that boss was cool.
It was very Eldritch horror.
For sure. Oh man. Like the whole vibe of this game. Very George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, and I think it's not like I like I dislike George R.R. Martin. I like him, but I don't like him at the same time. I mean, I read his book. I read a lot of the Song of Ice and Fire and all that crap.
Yeah.
And there's like part of me likes him, part of me doesn't. I like his world building. I don't like anything else. Actually, no. I guess the political aspect is also good. But I don't like anything else. Everything else, it's too trying to be Tolkien. I don't like it. Yeah. But that's a whole different tangent. I can go on about that for a while.
How about favorite character overall?
Character overall? Let's see. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Am I just gonna be a simp? Yeah, we're not allowed to say that word.
We're not. Oh, not on this. Well, we're not calling offensively. So.
Am I going to be one of those? Am I tier 3 subbing?
Tier 3 subbing to Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm tier 3 subbing to Ronnie.
Literally, you if you didn't choose that ending,
something's wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you. Cause that was like best case scenario. In my opinion, I mean, her viewpoint was to reset.
Yeah, you're right. Bring about the apocalypse your own way.
Yeah. But she was an amazing character overall. Her story was
I enjoyed
great.
her character. I like her how she sounded.
Oh,
like
for
her voice
sure.
acting was amazing.
Oh,
I like her speaking pattern was also amazing. I enjoyed it. Her speech pattern, rather. Ugh. God. I'm an English teacher, by the way, or ESL. Yeah, no, it was great. I love that game.
It was
definitely most hours I've played into. I've done almost every build. There's one build I've yet to fully do. I really want to.
What is it?
Full faith build.
Oh god. I haven't actually seen a faith build.
I feel like it'd be really entertaining.
What do you
like hybrid caster was fun. What do you use for it?
Yes.
Depends on like, if you want to use like the faith-based weapon, because there's a lot that she scales off of faith. Yeah, the lightsaber scales off of faith.
Oh, yeah.
What else scales off of faith? Man, there's so much. I'm like trying to think. Obviously the talismans,
right,
whatever the fuck they're called. You have to cast the face spells. There's like a scythe that shoots out golden rings. That thing is cool.
That thing is sick.
Like I farmed for that for a little bit, and I'm like, this is cool, but I'm not gonna use it. The hedge. Also, like just the fireball spells are faith. So if you want to throw fireballs at things, that's all faith.
Really?
Yes. It is awesome. I very much enjoy it.
That's nice though.
Yeah, I mean that's about it though. There's like a lot of things you can do in Elden Ring. I barely scratched the surface. I feel.
Same.
I want to fist things. That's what I want to do next.
What?
I just want to use the fist weapon. You know. Fisting.
Yeah, boxing.
Chess boxing.
Chess boxing.
That's relevant now, right?
That is.
I watched it.
Relevant.
Did you watch it?
I did.
That was great.
That was amazing. A lot of huge community events that are relevant instead of just being like, I just want to, because you know how big boxing is within content creators. But that one was very good. Done for was it done for charity?
I believe so. It's like winner.
Yeah.
It's to donate.
Yeah, that. I think it's good to delve on that too, with content creators doing stuff that involve charity. Like we also had the one with Michael Reeves. A lot of things, like the one biking with Connor.
Oh yeah.
That one was amazing. I love just like the whole supporting,
giving back aspect.
For sure. That's why like I want the success of this. Like this is like coming from me, not like I just want to earn money, but I create to hopefully give back someday.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it's not all about just personal gain, and it's like, you know.
Honestly, I was like, when you told me we're gonna restart this and go for it, I was like, dang, this would be so cool. Because like if it somehow, you know, like I'm hoping if we do, you know, make this a little bit more successful, I want to do something for my students and just show them like, hey,
that's
like
awesome.
all of my kids love anime. It's crazy.
See, that's so. I wanted to ask. But yeah, I totally get that. Like that's why I'm like, I really, you know, it's like a I've made it type of thing when that happens. It's not like, oh, I've made it, I've hit like this amount of followers and this amount of viewers. I've made it when I can actually like give back to like people and family. Like when I like, that's my perspective on it. Like people have their own, albeit to them, but that's just me. But yeah, something I wanted to ask is like, because I've seen TikToks just memeing about this, but do you have students that have anime names, like character-esque names? Because I've
not yet.
Not yet.
I have a feeling it's gonna happen in the next couple years, but not right now. No.
Because I feel this is a good transition to like conventions and like not personal life, but like stuff that's happened.
Yeah. No, none of my students have anime names, so I'm sure it's going to happen.
Yeah, because it's definitely been a hot minute since we've told or like had experienced or have told our experiences throughout the years. As you mentioned earlier, you've moved to like Central Time area now instead of Eastern. You're not in my area anymore.
I know. I have to be kind of like.
Oh, for sure. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm like,
just because like again with the nature of my job, like I can't have.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't wanna like give areas and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like
okay, a really funny story, and this is the moment where it's just like, oh no, Am I?
Oh no.
Am I getting too old for anime? One of my actually, it was like one day where I wore a flannel to work. It was like it was just like a theme day, so I wore a flannel.
Yeah.
Like, but I told you I like swimming in my flannel, so I bought like a extra large flannel. So
Yeah.
I just wore it over my shoulder because where I am it's not very cold. I wore it on my shoulders. And one of the kids came up to me and she's like, "You look like Tanjiro." I was just like,
was it that color?
No. What? Yes, it was that color.
Oh my god.
It was that color. It was, the pattern was a little bit different, obviously, but
yeah,
you're just like, "You look like Tanjiro." I was just like, oh my god, that's so weird. I don't know how I feel about this.
We're in that generation where it's like kids are just watching anime as their cartoons.
Yeah, no, it's for sure,
which is like amazing in my opinion. Like how we've had like our debates on like how Western, how everything can be considered anime because it's all animation in general, but it's anime is more geared towards Eastern animation. So yeah, and all that. But it's like, thinking about it, that's crazy though.
Mm-hmm. It's like she was like Tanjiro. Oh my gosh, it's my demon slayer.
When you have
that's crazy.
A student telling a teacher you look like a character like that, you wouldn't dare to hear that. Like when we were growing up and going to school, it's like, you look like businessman from TV show instead, oh, you look like Deku or something like that.
I feel like that's something I'm probably gonna see what I can do about. It would just be really funny. But once I have a more, I guess, there was unfortunate stuff happened like recently, and like where my funds are going like now. But once I finally stabilize that situation, I kind of want to get outfits that use color schemes of like anime characters and see how many students catch on.
That sounds like an amazing plan, dude.
That would be so funny.
I would do that if I had like a job in that sense. It's like you have the color schemes of like everyone's like a character from these. You can literally dress up as like Denji from Chainsaw Man because he's literally freaking white polo, or white button on.
I want to go for like a little bit more of the ones that are just
like aesthetic.
Like borrowing the colors specifically.
I love that. As like an art freak.
just trying to see like how many kids are like responding,
like really paying attention, and like that color really reminds me of this,
Yeah, right. You're just like, oh wow, that's cool.
I love that.
You look, honestly. Yeah. So it's like a really fun thing you can do, and again, one of the benefits of, like, I guess, working in education, right?
Yeah.
And like working with these students, like some of them do notice, and a lot of them like really like anime, like really like it. Like there are kids that are called like they're reading like manga and everything in the holiday.
Really?
Always show it. Yes, they're showing it to me. They're just like, hey, I got this from whatever. I'm just like, that's cool. And I would never admit to reading manga when I was your age.
That was considered borderline about to get bullied.
Yeah. That's considered you in the locker.
Yep. You getting made fun of for the rest of your life. And now I just love that transition between like the two generations, because it's like as you know, we're getting older and this generation's growing up, at least it's like, I do have my qualms. I just want to say that with parts of this gen, but I just love that, like, because it's the mix of us along with people who are like also watching anime like really young. And
yeah, there are a lot of people who watch it really young.
It's so, I mean, some anime they shouldn't watch because of how violent it is, but
oh yeah,
and some that shouldn't watch because of how lewd certain things can be. But
they've talked to me about certain things that they've watched.
Oh.
There was one student. I feel like I have to tell this story, obviously because I don't have to say names.
Yeah.
But all right, so when I was, I used to work with a lot of small groups in the beginning, and you know, kids are talking about anime and things. So like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, what's your favorite anime and things like that. And then one of my kids, and he doesn't have a filter.
Okay.
Goes, I watch hentai, and I was just like, I was just like, no,
you don't openly admit that.
I went up to him after everybody laughed, and I was just like, okay, I get it. Like, that's interesting, but please. That's something you keep to yourself, and that's definitely something you don't tell your teacher.
No way! Oh my god!
I wish I was joking
so
too.
Funny.
I really wish I was joking. I was so like, oh no. I was like, oh no. Why would you tell me this?
Openly in a class. Oh god. Well, not openly in a class, but in a group. But still.
It was a small group. There was like 4 other kids there or something like that. Oh, I was just like, why? Why would you tell me this, child?
I mean, they're open, but you can't be too open.
Yeah, there is a limit on like expressing things like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many funny like anime based like stories. Man, I have so many.
Yeah,
I have kids asking for like coloring books or coloring pages.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel that's like really cool about working in that field, is that you can really, depending on, you know, location and stuff like that, bond with this generation, because it's like how mainstream anime is getting nowadays. It's really like you can definitely get like a class with students that enjoy that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, it's great because it's like you wouldn't have that weird like, I'm just a teacher. I mean, granted, but it's like you can actually like them not be afraid, because like as a kid and growing up I was always afraid of teachers, but like that as like a connecting bridge is like amazing. It's so cool. It's like, oh my god, so and so, like Mr. so and so or Mrs. so and so likes this, and it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, they definitely don't know that I watch like anime. except for one student that like I had to I was speaking to him, and he was talking about it a lot, and I was just like, you know what, I'll talk to you about this for a little bit. And he was like giving me suggestions. He was like asking me, like giving me like stuff to watch.
What?
And yeah, he was like giving me stuff to watch, and I was just like, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. I was like, whoa.
Oh, you're cool. Oh.
Yeah. It's also the what's it called? It's also the video game aspect of also just being around our generation. like we were there for video games, right? Like for when video games became like popular and just be part of like culture now.
Yeah.
Like kids telling me about video games that they played or they like playing, and I'm like, I played that.
Yep.
Yep.
It's so cool.
And it's not just Fortnite anymore, thankfully.
Yeah, I would really hope it's not just Fortnite and people are actually like delving into, you know, other games that
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what they actually what else they go into. Honestly, like it also makes me feel old because I don't understand half the references that they make.
Oh yeah. Man, thinking about that, true.
Yeah.
Granted, I play a lot of games, so I don't think I'd be too far off, but at
like
the same
I get
time,
Minecraft,
like,
you know, Minecraft is like, you know, I understand those references.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand Among Us. I understand that. Like those references, fine. But everything else just like that gets added on. I was just like, what is that?
What are you talking? What is this language?
Like, I was just like, no, I'm old. No.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's about it. That's my experience for teaching.
That's honestly cool. Like, for me, working in a company where like dealing with just like thinking and strategizing on like how people could take in our products and like think they're awesome, stuff like that. Really changes it. And then like there are like some weird customers, but that's not my field. I was more towards the graphic side, so I don't know how much I can really talk about it, but I can talk about my experiences with the company that I worked for through the conventions I went to thanks to them, which is like, you know, typical Comic-Con, like New York Comic-Con. I had the privilege to attend free of charge, just working the booth, which is really awesome. In 2021, dude, right? Oh, that, yeah. 2021 was the first one, and it was surreal. It was literally like wow, this is how it feels to just stand here and like, you know, like it was such a vibe. But it was so chaotic.
So cool. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it was something else. But yeah, 2021 first experience. Like I was helping setting up the booth, stuff like that. And like, there was the one instance that I really could never forget, but it was the most awesome one because one of my coworkers at the time, she couldn't make it to the con, so they are our like primary interviewers when it comes to like doing interviews and stuff like that. So they were scrambling, the company was scrambling to find like an interviewer because someone was coming by, and that someone was I'm pretty sure I told you this, but yeah, that someone was Erica Harlacker.
Love her.
She's great.
Love her.
She is a vibe. But yeah, they were scrambling because no one knew who she was. I love voice actors and voice actresses. So I was the only one who could really do it, and being very, very much introverted, it was like really hard for me because I was like, do I want to do it? Can I do it? Like all these thoughts rolling through my head. And it was just like a whole surreal experience. I'm like taking it on like, because at the time like Demon Slayer was coming out, so that's why she was visiting our booth, because we also had But yeah, I was like the only one who really knew about her because like I have this unhealthy addiction of like, keeping up with voice actors and voice actresses because, they're people, support them. Because they honestly don't get paid enough. So,
oh yeah, for sure.
So it's also like nice to show some support. So I tried the best I can to like conduct the interview. Like the one question, and that I always end up regret not asking because like my whole like section of my office loves pets. So, and she has a dog, and I forgot, it literally escaped my mind because I wanted to be like lastly, like, how's your dog? Because it's like at that time I think her dog was like going through something, so it's like it was nice, and like it would have been a cool thing to like ask, like, because I don't want to say it would be personal, but it's like a nice oh wow, this person cares type of mindset in my head. But yeah, during that interview, I was literally like, I don't know pacing. I'm not good at interviewing, so it was hard for me to like get a grasp and like, where do I like move this mic? Because we didn't have an official mic. I was literally using like I think I was using a lav. I forgot. I need to get that footage, which I really hope they still have, because they didn't post it on YouTube or anything yet. It was supposed to get edited, but we all were so busy because the next month afterwards was Black Friday, and we have to do stuff for that. And then it just became bottom of the tier list, so I need to grab that footage. But yeah, that was the most surreal experience of my life. Being able to do that, having the privilege to interview someone, especially me, like as someone who's like very shy of a person, to actually vocalize and like be that person, that was wild.
It sounds really awesome.
That was amazing. And then the following year, 2022, whilst working the booth, we had upgraded like a huge amount. So we had we were selling Uzumaki stuff along with Black Panther, which was pretty awesome because it was like very streetwear-esque, which I love when it comes to merch. I don't like when they like slap on freaking graphics and just call it a day. I mean, granted, this was it, but like it was like so minimal. I don't like when they like say, oh, you can't be very creative with it. I only provided you this asset and this is what you'll have to use. Like, I hate that. But they gave us cool graphics for Uzumaki, and we were giving away a Uzumaki electric bike. It was like themed so well. It was so amazing. But whilst working the booth, I met Garnt.
Wait, that's
Trash Chase. So I was like, thank God I was working on that side, because we have two sides of the booth. Like, we have the back side, which is towards like a middle section of the con, and then there's the opposite side where I was working, that's pointing on the open-ended side of the con, which was I feel was the good side, because it had a lot of light coming in. Like, working in the other, like, thankfully I didn't work on the other side of that because it's so like dark, and it's very like, there's a reason why we put it there is there's a lot of foot traffic there, so it's like good for like sales and stuff. But I was like, wait, I recognize this person, his hair is like and then I heard him, I'm like, is that Garnt? I'm like, holy shit, really? You're buying our merch?
That's sick.
Like the stuff we do. Like I was like, yo, I want a picture. I hate that picture, but it's like a picture to go back to. It's like, oh wow, I really did just meet Garnt. because it's like it was like the middle of the day or the con, because we stayed there till 7, so it was probably like 2 o'clock, so it was like I was already like beaten.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it was like, damn, I looked so bad in that picture. But that was overall amazing. But for moving on to Anime NYC, that wasn't with my company, but
Did you just go?
I just went like under like the impression of the company, because it's like,
oh, okay,
just get a professional badge and just like scope out the area and stuff like that. It was an overall like great experience for both conventions, by the way. I completely forgot, like, New York Comic Con is not just comics anymore. There's a lot of anime.
It's all nerd culture, bro.
It's now moved on to like all nerd. Like previous years, it wasn't so prominent. With this year, they really had a lot. They had it was like, what the heck? And then, cause it had One Piece. It had a whole One Piece section and a Gundam section. I was not
That's crazy.
expecting that. Like, granted, of course, One Piece with the new movie that came out. Completely forgot about that. That movie had amazing music. I don't watch One Piece, and I really don't plan to, because I'm definitely that is a whole dedication and a whole lifetime worth of watching. But yeah, but Anime NYC literally was a bunch of fun, honestly. Meeting some cool people personally was just like great. I always end up buying like a lot of shit. Because I normally like go through Artist Alley, because like main floor is like, okay.
Like the best part.
But Artist Alley, I always end up buying so much crap, but I didn't want to do it this year.
It's like the best part.
Because I'm like, I have to limit myself. I can't, because they always have the deals. They always have like a buy 2 print, get 1 free deal. And I'm always like, yeah, sign me up. That's me.
Now I get the print. But I'm like, I have no wall space or like stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I can't do this year. I mean, I have the wall space, but yeah, I'm just like being so passive with it. It was so hard not to buy anything. But yeah, I got a lot of more physical things. Like I have an art book, which is sick.
Which is great, from an artist that I followed for years, which is amazing. But yeah, that's my life. That was my half of my experience, and that chapter is actually over. Come to think.
Well, now you're just now you're back.
Now I'm back. This is literally our baby, my passion project as well.
I still remember just like, hey dude, we should make a podcast. This would be sick.
Literally, this is a good transition. I'm like, why did we start the podcast, Eli?
Share just nerd culture. People have been saying it's okay, honestly, because again, prior to like recent years, it's not like, it wasn't very well accepted when we first started, right? Yeah. A lot of people probably would like look at you funny if you told them you liked so and so and so and so.
Yeah, it's like people would call you weird or like that kid.
Yeah, right.
It's like seen back then as like a ew. Why would I hang out with you? And nowadays it's
everywhere.
Yo, you're cool. What the heck? You watch this? Yo, that's fire. And I love that. I love that so much that it's becoming more prominent and more relevant.
I'm happy that it's becoming. Yes, exactly.
It's just amazing, like, just to see that.
I'm happy it's also like a lot more accepted.
Yeah.
People actually like this kind of stuff.
Cause like
sometimes,
yeah.
other times it's
depends, cause it's like you have the part of the community that are really chill, and then the other part that can be a little over the top, but you know, they mean well.
Over the maybe I shouldn't associate.
yeah. It's what you think overall, but
yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly just a whole thing of of just
and like also just a way of giving back, right, and telling people it's okay. But it started off as being a project to show that there is a safe space for you guys to like talk about this kind of crap. And then it turned into we stopped being niche and just became like, this is just the norm.
Yep.
You know, like people just like this kind of stuff now, which is like, again, completely crazy to me. Like, I can't believe that we're at that stage where people actually like think anime is like not super nerdy, or like just nerd culture is like
cringe.
Yeah, it's just like just nerd culture isn't cringe anymore. It's like people actually care about that. It's like, you know, it's awesome.
It's the
like
norm.
I appreciate it, which is crazy. Again,
it's like because we had like beyond anime, it's like we had like esports and people, of course, like downplaying esports being a real sport. Like people work hard to get good at games, and it's like, you know, it's a whole training process because how, you know, it might not be physically intensive on your body as actual sports, but people, it's a completely like, because you need to coordinate hand eye, like try to.
It's also just like mentally exhausting after a while.
Yep.
It's like there's a lot of strain on your brain doing all that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, it takes a toll on you mentally because you have that pressure of people, you know, watching you live as real sports as well, and then like if you underperform, it's literally like the fans will shit on you because you are literally on the internet. You can't escape that.
Yeah, when part of your occupation is already being like part of the internet, you're gonna get, you already experience it. Like you can be like, sure, social media for a lot of, you know, like athletes are, it's crazy. Like they're well aware of it, but like, part of your occupation is being an online presence. And when you underperform and you mess up and you get absolutely blasted, that takes a massive toll on your mental.
Yeah, you are gonna be on Twitter trending, Insta trending. Like you can't escape it, unlike in real sports or actual sports where you can literally just put down your phone, uninstall an app, and I mean just not watch TV, because that's probably where majority of the news outlet is gonna go. Like you can like turn it all off, but the internet is brutal, and it already takes a brutal turn for
esports communities are also toxic as hell.
Yep.
Well, not like the communities, but the sports. The games, the games that they're playing, the community is already toxic as all hell. So
yeah, it's like it's a whole ordeal.
You get blasted no matter what. You do well, you get blasted. You do poorly, you get even more blasted.
It's why I want this to succeed so bad. It's because of, you know, there are people that you can relate to, and there is a space for it all.
Yeah. It's a safe spot, man. It's a safe place for people to say some stuff. Okay, well, not everything, obviously. I'll probably give you a lot of shit for something.
Yeah,
but it's only no. I'd probably
we'd probably. I mean,
yeah.
What are we?
That's
We're
okay.
Moe and Toast.
Yeah, I'll roast you, but then you guys can roast me at the same time, because I have terrible.
We all have garbage opinions.
Yeah, that's our brand, right? Garbage opinions.
Garbage opinions. Can't say the other one because that's now a podcast.
Yep. It's gonna be so difficult not saying that.
We love them. Don't get us wrong.
We love them. We really do. We love them.
They're like, we admire them, but we just want to say we started before them. But
sure, we did.
We did establish ourselves before them a little bit.
Maybe yeah. I guess we did, right?
Yep. I was counting days. I was like, oh, we did it a year before them? Okay.
Hey man, it happens. You know, we're grateful that they made the platform a lot more accessible.
For sure. It really opened up a lot of like potential and like what we could do instead of like just
talking about anime.
Yep.
Yeah. It definitely gave us like ideas for the future and what we can do and like we're going to do. Emphasis on what we're going to do. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of planning. It's gonna be fun.
For sure.
And, like obviously now that we're older as well and like actually have like experience, like instead of just like, being our like college kids, right? Doing this.
Instead of like having that added pressure, you know, we still have the added pressure. It's just like I feel like it's more freeing knowing that we're not constrained too much.
Yeah. Well, we have a little bit more flexibility. Not a lot more, but a little bit more.
Yeah. Flexibility
in our life. And like that's okay. Yeah, that's our well, we went over our runtime.
Yeah. Actually, no, we're not. But
are we? We're not. Oh, let's go.
Because we had like three more minutes. But
let's go. We did it.
We've discussed anime. We've discussed games. We discussed how like how our lives in the past like 2-3 years.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add? Something happened? Anything interesting?
Aside from dropping our socials, of course, always like you can find us at Moe and Toast and pretty much everywhere. Now that I have like ease of access, now Spotify, now you can find our podcast on Spotify.
Yeah, we're on Spotify. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm so happy that there's like, because it used to have like I was gonna mention this like earlier on, but I didn't want to take time, so I'm saying it here. It used to be very hard to do it. Like you had to go through like not really hard, it was just some process that I wasn't ready to do, and I was already like having like burnout when I was trying to do it. I'm like, oh god. Because it's like, but I have that spark of passion. I don't think that's going away anytime soon. But yeah, we're now on Spotify. I'm gonna be sure to have this scheduled, upload it and scheduled hopefully soon as season 2. Finally, a season 2. Oh man.
All right, season 2 is not gonna be like other season 2s of
yeah, we're gonna be better
shows. We're gonna actually
season
do
1 was a beta.
Yeah, it was a beta test, really. This is like the actual season. You can check out our backlog though if you enjoy the backlog.
For sure, you can listen up on Spotify. I'm uploading all of our stuff on YouTube now, so you can subscribe over there as well. It's not all uploaded. Too? Yep. It's not all uploaded yet, but it's getting there. So
that's good.
I'm just
good.
It's so rewarding to like have all of that. You can see like the growth and like what we've changed throughout throughout the layouts, throughout the podcast, like what's new, what's old, what like the aesthetic.
Yep. You see our personalities as well starting to
I have
increase or devolve.
Oh god.
It depends on who it is.
I feel
you can definitely see it.
You can really see it. I cringe all the time at my my thing. Holy crap.
Dude, I love it. I live for it. I live for being crazy.
I was so bad. My audio was terrible back then. Like,
my audio is still terrible.
It's not. Yeah, I mean it could be better, but it's not like you're talking through a tin can or their webcam mic.
Oh yeah.
But like there are some episodes, like later on it got better, like but the first episode, oh my god.
Dude, that was crazy.
My mannerisms as well have changed, and I'm like really paying attention to it here because it's I was interrupting every time, and it was, or like interjecting, and it's like, oh yes, and like doing stuff like that. I'm like, this is not, I really need to stop doing that. And yeah,
it's a part of acknowledgement. I think that's fine. I think you're okay with that. Like I honestly personally did not notice it.
I was like, I need to stop doing this. This is so bad. That's why I like very consciously trying to do better with that, and like giving you your floor, and like doing that in general as a person as well, because I'm always like, I do that. I'm just like, I also don't want to like or try to finish other people's sentences. That's like my quirkiness, and at some point I always end up doing that by accident. It's like finishing a thought, and it's like, oh god, this is bad.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like you're doing very well with this.
Okay. Sick.
Yeah, we're just vibing. We're vibing right now. We're doing our thing, you know?
Yeah. Which is great. Oh man, I miss this.
Yeah, this was fun. This is fun.
All right. Yeah. Anything else?
We have outtakes, by the way. If you guys are curious, we're gonna eventually, whenever we have to do more promo.
Oh,
we have some great outtakes.
Oh man, we're gonna do a lot of random shit, but yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
That was great. It was fun seeing you guys again, talking to all of y'all.
It was fun, honestly. Like in general, like just talking, I miss it. I miss it for so long.
You know, we finally have it again, and hopefully this time we can continue to keep going.
Yeah.
Like without crazy interruptions.
Yeah. Nothing too,
our lives are starting to do it, you know?
Yeah. But what can we do?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.